Well, starting today in Clackamas, Hood River, Lincoln, Marion, Multnomah, Polk, and Washington counties, you are required to wear a mask at most
Yeah,
businesses.
that includes places like grocery stores, pharmacies, retail shops. So joining us live this morning to help break it all down is Dr. Christina Baumann, the health officer for Washington County. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Good morning.
So today is when this mask mandate takes effect for 7 counties here. How exactly is this being enforced?
So the governor has issued a mandate for mask wearing in indoor public places, and the businesses are engaging in the requirements to make sure that their employees, their customers are wearing masks. With every county will likely be enforcing this differently. In Washington County, we will be responding to legitimate complaints. If someone notices that a business is not enforcing this, they can go to our website. We have an email and a phone number that people can make the complaint, and Washington County will follow up with education and more information for that business.
Yeah, and obviously there are going to be some exceptions. Say, eating out at a restaurant, I'm assuming when you walk in, you have to have a mask on, or maybe even an exhausting workout at the gym. I don't know if there's an exemption for something like that. So talk us through just some exceptions, I guess.
Sure. So the governor's policies do have some exemptions, certainly in instances where you can't wear a mask because you're eating or drinking. You don't have to wear one. There are some exemptions around age. So we don't want people putting masks on children under the age of 2 because of the safety concerns. And for people who aren't able to remove the mask, they should not be wearing one. So those are the really important exemptions. For children between the ages of 2 and older, we recommend that parents supervise their wearing it so that they're not constantly touching it, that they're safe while wearing them. And for adults, I think the really important message is that masks can be a really effective tool to stop the spread of virus. So whenever you can, wear them, especially wear them when you're in a public place, an indoor place, and when you are around other people. This virus spreads easily between person to person, and so the important things that we all can do to protect ourselves, to protect each other, are to wear the masks as much as possible and to wash our hands, stay home when we're sick, and try to keep at least 6-foot distance between ourselves and other people.
Yesterday we saw Washington enact a mask requirement statewide. Governor Inslee went ahead and just made it for the entire state. Do you get the sense that this could be expanded here in Oregon at all? Has there been any kind of discussion on the table about this being a statewide requirement for Oregon as well?
I can't speak for the governor's office. I would say that those questions are probably best answered by them. There is the option for other counties to opt into this, and so county by county officials will be considering that as a possibility.
Yeah, Jay Inslee, Governor of Washington, talked about how that won't change until a vaccine comes out or some other, big significant circumstance. What are the circumstances? What do they need to be for that mask mandate to be dropped, at least in Oregon, in the counties that have it?
Mhm. So what I think is really important for people to understand is that we are living in the midst of a pandemic, and this virus is going to be with us for a very long time. In order for our businesses to stay open, to continue to have services, for us to go about our lives in a safe way, we need to be taking these precautions. We do not have a vaccine yet for the virus as a way to protect ourselves. And really, it is until we have an effective vaccine to give us immunity, that's when we will be able to let our guard down and go back to some level of the normal lives that we were leading before. But for now, this vaccine is not in sight. We need to learn to live and to go out in public in different ways. We need to take additional precautions to avoid spreading the virus to the people that we're around, especially when we are expanding our social circle, interacting with people that aren't in our household. We should really be considering their safety, our own safety, and how easily this virus spreads. So I really urge people to do everything that you can to protect yourself, including wearing a mask, including maintaining at least 6-foot distance between people, and limiting the numbers of people that you come in contact with as much as possible.
Yeah.
And that goes especially for those who are at higher risk for getting severely sick. Unfortunately, this virus is going to be with us for a long time, and so we need to look out for ourselves and for each other.
We do. Doctor, thank you. We appreciate your insight this morning and all good things to keep in mind as we start this mask requirement today. Thanks so much. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.